Hello and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new Storybook Holiday Collection from Bath & Body Works. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. The next line of holiday scents that I have from Bath & Body Works is the Storybook Collection, which is available now both online and in store. I've already reviewed the Festive Forest, Beveled, and Holiday Traditions Faceted collections, and I'll link those videos in the description box if you want to check them out. There are 2 re-promoted and 1 new scent in the Storybook collection, and I picked up all of the fragrance mists. I'm glad to see that there's another new scent for the holidays, but like with the previous collections, I wish there weren't so many re-promotes. I think that the packaging is cute with the snowy village theme and little reindeer, but it's basically the same design on all of the bottles. The collection includes Bright Christmas Morning, described as that first waking up feeling on Christmas morning, fresh and exciting. Jolly Gingerbread Village, described as putting the last finishing touches on your gingerbread masterpiece. And Frosted Coconut Snowball, described as an unexpected yet winter-perfect balance of sweet, smooth, and woodsy. And now let's get on to the reviews. The first scent in the collection is Bright Christmas Morning, which comes in the red bottle. And this has notes of ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. And this opens very fruity, with a lot of berries that have a candy-like feel to them, but also a bit of tartness. I think that cranberry is included, but I'm not sure what other berries are in there. Along with the berries is a lot of fresh citrus, as well as some crisp, juicy apple. It's really bright and sweet, and almost has a sparkling quality. To me, this basically smells like fruit punch. It's a nice mix of candied berry, bright citrus, and sweet apple. It's very sweet overall, in a sugary, fruity way, and it reminds me a bit of champagne toast, only more fruity and less bubbly. I do like this scent, and I think it's easy to wear. It's not very complex, but if you like fruity, citrusy scents, this is a good one to try. I'm not going to do a bunch of comparisons for the scents that aren't new, but I will compare them to an earlier version. And first I have the 2022 version of Bright Christmas Morning, which was part of the Holiday Traditions collection. It has the same notes of ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. And I think that these smell very similar, with the same candy-like berries, bright citrus, and fresh apple. Last year's version actually smells a bit lighter to me, while the new version feels a bit more tart. I think that this is a nice change from other holiday scents that can often be super gourmand or spicy or heavy. The next scent in the collection is Jolly Gingerbread Village, which comes in the brown bottle. And this has notes of golden gingerbread, vanilla icicles, and Yuletide timber. And this opens very strongly with spicy gingerbread. There's also some sweetness that has a vanillic quality, but it's not quite as sweet as something like icing. It quickly starts to soften and become less sweet. And then what I assume is the Yuletide timber kind of takes over. It's kind of hard to describe. It's sort of woodsy and green, but it doesn't smell like the woodiness in other scents. It's a bit more airy and not quite smoky, but sort of like toasted wood. I don't know. I think it's different, and I don't hate it, but I can't say that I really like it either. To me, this is primarily a woody, foresty scent. The opening has a glimpse of a gingerbready sweetness, but after that, it just sort of lingers in the background as a sort of vague spiciness. I wasn't really sure what to expect from the timber note, but I don't think I really care for it. If you're looking for a sweet gourmand scent, I don't think that this is it. I wish they had made a sweet gingerbread cookie with vanilla icing, as I think that would have been more exciting to me. I do have some comps, but I don't think any will be too similar, as they are all actual gourmands. First, I have Bath & Body Works Christmas cookies, with notes of creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. And this is a super sweet scent that very much smells like baked cookies with almond and caramel. It can be a bit too sweet for me at times, but I still really like it. This is more along the type of scent that I was hoping for in Jolly Gingerbread Village, but unfortunately, these aren't too similar. Christmas cookies is super sweet and gourmand, while Jolly Gingerbread Village is woody and sort of smoky, and the spicy gingerbread takes a back seat to all of that. Next is Bath & Body Works White Pumpkin and Chai, which has notes of cinnamon cider, spiced pumpkin, and vanilla glaze. And this is a lighter pumpkin scent with a heavy vanilla note. The cinnamon is quite prominent, and it does smell like a cross between cider and chai tea. I don't usually like pumpkin scents, but this one is kind of nice because the pumpkin isn't very strong. These have a similar cinnamon spiciness, but White Pumpkin and Chai is softer and has added vanilla sweetness, while Jolly Gingerbread Village seems to be more focused on the woody note. Then I have Chai Latte from VS Pink, with notes of chai spices and brown sugar. And this is a spicy cinnamon and clove scent with an underlying brown sugar. It has a bakery note that feels like gingerbread, and I get a lot of spice and softer coffee. These share the spicy gingerbready feel, but Jolly Gingerbread Village loses that as the woody note takes over, so Chai Latte is more spicy and gourmand. And I also wanted to throw in Ginger Biscuit, which is all the rage right now. And this is part of the Jo Malone Holiday Collection, and has notes of ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, caramel, hazelnuts, tonka bean, and vanilla. And it's a sweet ginger cookie scent with holiday spice. It basically smells like gingerbread drizzled with vanilla icing and touches of sticky sweet caramel and nutty hazelnut. It smells really delicious, and I love the spice from the cinnamon mixed with the creamy vanillic sweetness. These both have spicy gingerbread with vanilla, but it's not as prominent in Jolly Gingerbread Village. Ginger Biscuit is sweeter and more cookie-like, and that's the type of scent that I would reach for when I want to smell like gingerbread, but I know the price is also much higher than a Bath & Body Works body mist. And the last scent in the collection is Frosted Coconut Snowball, which comes in the blue bottle. And this has notes of frosted coconut, North Pole vanilla, winter freesia, snow-kissed woods, and spun sugar. And this opens up sweetly with a big dose of coconut. And the coconut feels fresh and a little creamy, but it's not thick or super sweet. The freesia has a citrusy quality and is a bit sharp at first, but it does soften over time. There's also a soft woodiness and vanilla sweetness, but the scent isn't super sweet or sugary. It kind of has an airy, almost beachy sweetness. To me, this is a woody floral with fresh coconut and a softly vanillic quality. It's light and sweet, and it's a good option if you want something that leans gourmand but isn't heavy. I think they were going for a soft, wintry sweetness, and I think it's a nice scent, but it's not one of my favorite Bath & Body Works holiday scents. I wish it had more of a toasted quality and was more sweet and creamy, so I prefer scents like coconut cream pie. And for comparison, I have Frosted Coconut Snowball from a couple of years ago, and it has the same notes of frosted coconut, North Pole vanilla, winter freesia, snow-kissed woods, and spun sugar. I think that these smell pretty similar, with the new version feeling a bit brighter and a tad more floral, and the older being a little warmer and sweeter. Overall, this collection didn't really excite me that much. I do like 2 of the scents, but I already had them, so I would have been fine if they weren't re-promoted this year. If I had to rank these, Jolly Gingerbread Village would obviously be my least favorite. While I like the glimpses of gingerbread that I get, especially in the opening, I don't care for the addition of the timber note, and I wish they had left it out and made this a sweet gourmand scent, which is what I want when I think of gingerbread. In the middle would be Frosted Coconut Snowball. It's a nice, airy, coconutty floral with soft woods and a subtle vanilla sweetness. I like it, but it's not one of my favorites from Bath & Body Works Holiday Collection. And that leaves Bright Christmas Morning as my favorite. I enjoy the fruity mix of candied berries, sweet apple, and bright citrus, but I wouldn't say that it's a love for me. It's just a nice scent to switch things up between what I consider more traditional holiday scents. So that's it for my review of the Storybook collection from Bath & Body Works. Let me know what you think of these scents and if you're going to give any of them a try. Thank you for watching, I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.